Okay, let's see. Am I live? Oh snap. I am. Hold on, let me get this on my tripod here. Give me 1 second, guys. It's been a while since I've live streamed actually. A long while. Probably since I had the Rona. Was the last time that I live streamed. Let me get some more lighting in here. There we go. See if we can get a few people in here. Oh, hello. Okay, that's way too bright. Hold on, let me. Alright, that's pretty okay, I guess. How's it going, everybody? Mike from BTech Reviews here, and we are going to, let's see, can I pop this? Pop
Hey
it.
guys, Mike from BTech Reviews here, and today we...
Didn't mean to do that. Give me a second, guys. Let me make sure that my live feed is still up. Let me know if you guys can see me. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, we got that first like. Ah! This tripod is being a pain. That's okay. Okay. Feel like that's okay. Here we go. Turn on all chats here. Make sure I'm seeing all the chats. There we go. If you guys are just joining in, say hi. Wanted to talk about, I guess, myself and the fact that I pre-ordered the Google Pixel 4a, which is gonna be Google's newest phone. There's still speculation that there might not be, I guess, a Google Pixel 5, but we'll see. So hopefully, let's see if we can get a few people in here. I'm gonna share this link on Twitter really quick. Give me 1 second, guys. My dogs are fighting in the background. I think that's Mikey Tech over here. What's up, Mikey Tech? How's it going? Give me 1 second, Mike Tech. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to... hey, what's up, Michael? How's it going? Let me update you guys on what's been going on with me, I guess. 1 second here. Check my phone really quick. It was dying a bit, so I had to plug it in. What's going on, guys? It's been a while. Haven't talked to y'all in forever, by the way. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, Mike just got your notification and decided to see what's up. Alright, Mikey Tech. So not much. I mean, again, it's been a couple weeks since I've done a live stream or anything like that, and Michael Hill is here for once before I actually finish the stream, right? Yeah, so for the most part, I'm doing pretty good. I recovered from the virus. My family also recovered from the virus. My mom and dad specifically. We had a little bit of a scare with my dad. We thought he had a stroke, which luckily it wasn't. We ended up having to take him to the ER because he was showing signs of a stroke, but we think that it might just be I guess after effects from the virus, because there's a lot of things that we still don't know about the virus. But anyways, aside from that, he's back at work already. He's doing pretty good. He's drinking beers like he usually would, so that's pretty good. My mom also, she should be going back to work next week. She's been pretty good as well. And myself, I've been back at work since July the 22nd, I believe. So I've already been at work for a good couple weeks already also. So aside from that though, the first week that I ended up going back to work was actually the first week, I guess the first hurricane of the season for us. And I live in South Texas, so if you guys pay attention to any of that, we got Hurricane Hannah, which luckily was only a Category 1 hurricane, and that luckily didn't do too much damage. Although I did have to miss work for one day because there was a lot of flooding around the cities, etc. like that. You guys can hear my lovely dogs fighting. I'm streaming at home. I'm not at the studio today. And I still have a very, very small cough lingering from, recovering from the virus, obviously, but it's a wet cough. It's not a dry cough like you would get with COVID, so I'm actually able to, cough up stuff and whatnot. It sounds gross, right? But, you guys, thank you for joining in. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, let me share this on Twitter, by the way. See if we can get a few more people. I'm closing in on, 11,200 subs already. And I got 2 people, so I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if that's because no one's hitting that notification bell. It's kind of sad. But anyways, so I pre-ordered the Google Pixel 4, right? So I'm super excited about that. And the reason why I pre-ordered it is because one, it's probably the cheapest Pixel device you can get, probably besides the 3A, or if you look on Amazon or eBay, you can probably find a Pixel 2 for like under a couple $100s, right? You know, depending on what you get, right? But me specifically, you know, I really, hey, what's up, Frank? How's it going? Michael says, I'm planning on getting the 4A, but I'm not sure though. Well, I mean, really, it's up to you, man. You know, the reason why I wanted to get it is because, one, of course, I really want to see how good these Pixel cameras are. Obviously, you know, people speak very highly of them, and me coming from a Nexus standpoint, you know, I've used Nexus phones, which, you know, if you're a Google fanboy like I was back in the day, Nexus phones were never really popular for their, you know, their cameras. You know, it was more of usability with the actual phone. They were kind of on par with iPhones as far as fluidity. And if you're not familiar with the term fluidity, it just means basically day-to-day usage, right? So like opening and closing apps, transitioning from one app to the other. There was no lag or anything like that. So yeah, there's been a few tech reviewers already that have already had the phone for a while. I'm trying to see if I can become a part of Team Pixel myself, but unfortunately, you know, there's just so many YouTubers out there in the tech world that, you know, I would be lucky to be recognized by Team Pixel one day. Um, let's take a look what's going on. It looks like we got a few more comments here. Hey, what's up, Frank? How you doing? Tech for your needs. How's it going, buddy? Earl Jumawan. Pixel cameras are amazing. Got the original and now the Pixel 2 XL. It's insane. My brother had the Pixel 2 XL and he just recently upgraded to an iPhone 11 Pro. But he had that phone for a couple years already, and he says he still liked it a lot. He wasn't really complaining about it whatsoever. Tech for Your Needs says, I love my Nexus 5 LG, the first one, because LG made another one. I really like the original Nexus 5. The Nexus 5X was also a pretty okay phone, from what I remember. I had it, and then I ended up selling it to Aloha Android, aka Tito Escobar. He has his own YouTube channel. Also, go check it out. He goes by Aloha Android. And you know, he's been having fun with that device ever since I sold it to him for like 40. I think I sold it to him for like $40. Uh, so Earl Jumawan says that the Pixel 4a specs are astonishing considering the price point. So I'm actually gonna look that up. I'm not 100% like solid on the actual specs itself. I do know that it has an OLED panel. So a phone that has an OLED panel for under $400 is just amazing. Pixel 4a specs. Let's go ahead and look at the specs really quick. So the Pixel 4a, let's go and run down the specs with you guys just so that we can talk about that. It's gonna have 5G first of all, like Mikey Tech says, right? But it's gonna have a 5.8 inch 1080 by 2340 OLED panel, 443 ppi, so the screen is gonna look crisp. Obviously, it's not gonna have like a 90 or 120 hertz refresh rate, so it's gonna look good, but you're still gonna get a little bit of jank or stutteriness from time to time. These dogs are just playing in the background. Check this out, guys. My dogs are just like there, like on top of each other. Anyways, so let's see what else. It's gonna have 6 gigs of RAM, and the only version of it right now that's coming out is gonna have 128 gigs of internal memory. I highly doubt. Whoa, hello. I highly doubt that the Pixel 4a is going to have any expandable memory, just because Google's never really done that with their Nexus or Pixel devices. Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G. So I've never really heard of that specific processor myself. So I don't know how good it is. You know, usually the 700 series, you know, Snapdragon processors are usually for mid-range devices like the Samsung Galaxy A51 or the A50, the TCL 10 Pro, which I'm live streaming on, by the way, and I will be selling the TCL 10 Pro and the TCL 10L soon. So if you guys are interested in either of those devices, I will Lysol them. I will, make sure that they are cleaned with glove. I'm gonna wear gloves and then clean them and then make sure that they're good to go. Just so you guys know, I haven't been touching these devices since I had the virus, etc. like that. So if anyone's interested in purchasing those devices, you know what I mean, like hit me up or whatever. Um, they were just sitting for the last month, and I was able to, recover from the virus. Thank God. So if you are on the Android world and ask which phone to get, I'm recommending the Pixel 4a. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I'm still about iPhones. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm always gonna probably have an Apple iPhone as my main device. But I'm interested to see if the Google Pixel 4a is going to be able to work with Visible Mobile's network, because it's a universally unlocked device, right? But in a lot of cases, when I end up getting those phones or whatever, they end up only working on the carriers like AT&T and T-Mobile, etc. So I think that companies that are saying that these devices are going to work on all major carriers, they need to kind of throw in a disclaimer saying, hey, it's only going to work on specific carriers. You know what I mean? Can you all check this out, guys? Hold on, my phone's gonna fall, but can you all behave? They're all just there playing and fighting. They're play fighting. Anyways, yeah. So, do you still have your studio? I still have my studio, so I really kind of thought long and hard about it. I was gonna go there today, but I ended up just sleep. I just ended up staying home all afternoon just because we're still kind of under a mandated. Well, not mandated, but I'm really trying not to go out on my days off from work. Sorry, I'm fixing the little tripod thing here just because it was kind of messing up. So I was there the other day when I worked on that video about the iPhone cases. So I was there a couple days ago, and I was actually gonna go there today, but I didn't end up going. So I'll probably end up going there this weekend, though I am off on Sunday. So I don't know. I've been kind of, I guess, what's the word? Light on when it comes to making the videos right now. There's a few videos I can kind of work on. I can work on the Asus laptop that I purchased. I can make a video again on the TCL 10 Pro and the TCL 10L before I sell them. And I can still make another video on like the Umidigi A7 Pro, which is sitting right here, and it's dead. It's literally just dead. But I do intend on selling all of these devices. So again, if any of you guys are interested, DM me on Facebook or Twitter. If you guys are following me on Twitter, I don't know if you can send direct messages through through YouTube anymore. Let me plug this in. I need to charge this baby up. Behave. You guys are misbehaving. Alright, sorry about that, fellas. Or fellers, whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't consider Sprint a carrier anymore, I guess. In fact, I don't even know if there's any Sprint stores around here anymore now that I'm thinking about it. So, okay, Mikey Tech says it's going to work on Visible. So if it does work on Visible, I still have Visible service. So that's exciting for me, first of all, because the phones that I use right now with Visible service is like it's the ZTE A Prime 7 or whatever, or A7 Prime, whatever you want to call it. And although it's not a bad phone, it's not a phone that I would really like to be using with that service. And I would really like to test out, live streams, etc. Especially since this is supposed to be a 5G phone, I guess. I don't think I have any 5G in my area, obviously, where I live. But I would love to, do a live stream on the Pixel 4a. I would love to take pictures and, get them uploaded quickly. I'm really excited to see, especially since this phone is only going to have a single sensor. It's only going to have one sensor opposed to, like, this last Google device, which had a couple of camera sensors. Hey, you guys are just being funny. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm just responding to a few messages there. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, I do still have the studio tech for your needs. Thanks for asking. I did end up paying the rent like on the first. That's when I was there. I was there on the first. and you know I was organizing a little bit. I was throwing a lot of stuff away because I still had a lot of boxes, etc. like that. Let's see, what else can we talk about on the Google Pixel 4a? So what's interesting to me is that it's gonna have again that OLED panel, right? Let's see what else. I want to see what else the Pixel 4a has to offer. Hold on, I don't want to go to the Verge's website. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Okay, let's see. So the fact that it's coming in matte black, it's like pretty awesome because like if you guys watch Marquez Brownlee's phone, like he's always telling carriers like you guys need to throw out phones that have matte black, and they're. I'm really surprised that they are not coming out with any other colors though. I mean the fact that matte black is basically their only option. It's like if you're. I feel like this could be something that's going to challenge the iPhone SE of 2020, right? But at the same time, you know, at least the iPhone SE, you know, comes in different, you know, colors, etc., like that, right? But here, you know, you're just kind of getting one solid device. It's going to be a plasticky device all the way around, so it's going to be a light. It's going to be a light device. People are probably still going to get cases though to protect that OLED panel though, and for the most part, you know, I'm just interested to see what the video quality on it is going to be. Again, it's going to have an octa-core GPU or CPU apparently, from what I'm reading here also, and an Adreno 618 Android 10 out of the box, which is interesting because a phone coming out this late in the year, you know, you think you would already be coming out with like Android 11, I guess. Let's see. Are you ready for Samsung event tomorrow? Not sure. I don't really, to be honest, I don't really watch those events live. Usually, if they show stuff like that, I do work tomorrow, but I won't work until the afternoon, I believe. So, um, I'll be here all morning. So I don't know if it's live on YouTube and I'm awake, then sure, why not? Looks like the main 12 megapixel camera on the Pixel 4a can shoot in 2160p, which is 4K at 30 frames a second, but it also can shoot at 60. Okay, hold on. No, 4K at 30 and then 1080p at 30, 60, and 120 frames a second. So that's pretty cool, especially if you want to do slow motion videos. So you guys know me. Like I'm really more interested in how this shoots video than anything else because I'm more of a video guy. I love taking pictures, obviously, but I'm just really not. I'm really not a big photographer when it comes to stuff like that. Although I want to get better, you know what I mean? I really wish that I had somebody to shoot as a subject aside from just like taking pictures of like flowers and plants. I guess that way I can get a little more artsy when it comes to my photography, I guess. But I'm just really interested to see how good this thing is going to be on video and how good the battery life is going to be on it also. Behave. Behave. Go play over there in the other room, okay? You don't need to be here. What is that thing on your lip? Let me see that. Why does it look like you have a wart on your lip? Hey, let me see that. Behave. Okay, behave. Looks like you have a big nasty bump on her lip, like she got into a bar fight over here. So it's got a non-removable battery, 18-watt fast charging. So of course, obviously with such a small battery, you could probably charge half of that in like half an hour. It's just gonna be an interesting device, and I think it's gonna be in the sweet spot as far as the size goes as well. Because 5.8 inches, like I really think that the sweet spot for smartphones is between like 5.3 and 5.8 inches, I guess, personally. So that's just me though, and I'm very happy that this phone is under 6 inches because I feel like every single year, smartphone manufacturers are just going after bigger devices. Like, for instance, this phone, which is the TCL 10L, this is like a 6.4 inch screen, which, don't get me wrong, like, I really enjoyed the sizes of these, etc., like that, but at the same time, it's like, it makes one-hand usability a lot harder. Look at that. I just restarted the phone and it's got a blank screen, so no SIM detected. So again, like these phones, the TCL 10L, it's probably going to end up going along with the TCL 10 Pro, which I'm live streaming on. I'm thinking about keeping the Pro though, just because for a little while longer. TCL 10L is going to probably end up selling though, and maybe even the ZT A7 Prime or whatever, which again needs to be charged. Also, all of these phones are. You can tell that they've just collected dust. Again, they've literally been sitting here in my room while I was out sick. So um, it is a matter of preference. You know what I mean? I don't have anything against large phones at all, other than the fact that the one hand usability is not very efficient for me. Like me, I I like to basically I like using the swipe feature, and it's very hard using it on here when like this is my iPhone 11. You can see that my fingers do not wrap all the way around the phone, so it makes one hand usability a little bit more difficult. Yes, I know there are like little things that you can do to customize those little things. Let's see. But anyways, I mean, it's really preference, and again, I don't have anything against it, but at the same time, like it is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, really. I mean, even though I was still watching YouTube and stuff like that, I was really just taking the time to let my body recover, and I'm happy to be back. You know what I mean? Again, I know I think I told you guys in my last live stream that I might be out for a little while longer. Because of the stuff that's been going on. Really where I live, it's if you guys again pay attention to the national news, like whatever you watch, whether it be Fox or CNN or whatever you guys watch, BBC. Where I live is actually a hot spot right now for the Rona or the coronavirus, and hospitals are full. Um, we don't have the care that's necessary down here to take care of all of the patients that actually need the hospital care. It's very sad. A lot of people are dying daily from the virus, and it's been very surreal. You know what I mean? I've been trying to take care of myself at work as best as I can. Obviously, people say that you can get the virus again. I hope that's not the case for me and my family, of course. Us Latinos, we have pretty good immune systems, I guess. Maybe not, right? But knock on wood, right? But safety does come first, and my office, luckily, it's in an area of town where it's very secluded. Even though it's near the downtown area, I can still go out there, whenever I want, day or night, and I can shoot the videos that I need to shoot. You know what I mean? So whenever that comes to play, when I get the Pixel 4a a couple weeks from now, I think it's released like August the 18th. I don't know, like, I'm gonna take it out there, and I'm gonna work on the unboxing, and I'm gonna do it out there, and then I'm gonna shoot pictures downtown. So this will actually be the first time that I actually like shoot pictures downtown. Say hi, mama. Say hi. Who are you talking to, huh? Whoa, night mode just turned on my phone. That was weird. 10 o'clock, I guess already. Mikey Tex says, I remember when the pandemic first you were going out and then when you found out about contacted the virus, you started taking it more seriously. Well, I mean, I'm an essential worker, man. So I was going out. No, I was going to work every day. Like that wasn't really a choice for me. As far as going out, like I was still very cautious as far as like doing things. You know what I mean? Like obviously I was still social distancing. If I was going out, I was making sure that like obviously I had hand sanitizer with me all the time. I was still wearing my mask. The area where I live, obviously, like if I was just to go outside and go walking or to the park, it wasn't necessary to wear masks then, and it still isn't. But like now I'm a little more cautious about it. I'm still carrying my mask with me, and I wasn't hanging out with people or anything like that. I have a very few handful of friends that I would actually maybe see every now and then, and it wasn't like all the time. You know what I mean? And again, we would social distance hang out. You know what I mean? So there wasn't like any of like close interactions or anything like that. You know what I mean? And I really got contracted the virus from work because a lot of people at my job actually ended up getting sick before I did. So most likely I contracted it at my job. So anyways, I'm not trying to defend anything there. I'm just saying like it happened and it happened. I got the virus and we recovered and that's it. So say hi, mama. What's the matter, mama? Who's that? Who's that? Huh? Who's that? Who's that right there? Who's that? Well, I'm glad to have you guys here. Looks like I only have Mikey Tech and Tech for your needs. Everyone else took off. Michael Hill, where'd you go, man? Where did Juana Man go or whatever? I don't know. But I just wanted to chit chat with you guys for a little bit. Keep the conversation going. Again, what are your thoughts and impressions of the Pixel 4a? Like, do you guys think it's a good price? Do you guys think that there should have been a 64 gig version, maybe at $300? You know what I mean? Because right now I think the base price is just $349 plus tax. After taxes, it came out to like a little under $380, I believe. Not a lot of people, really want a phone with that much memory. 128 gigs is a lot, but a couple years ago that I mean, 64 gigs was a lot. So it really just depends on the user, I guess. Obviously, me personally, I wouldn't have minded using a device that was only 64 gigs, or buying one that was 64 gigs. So there's that, you know what I mean? But that's what they're offering right now. Do you think there's gonna have like? Do you think there's gonna be a Google Pixel 5? Like that's one thing that I think that a lot of people are skeptical about right now, especially with the fall happening, is that we don't think that there's going to be a Pixel 5 later on. I think they should cancel it if there is, or if they're not already in production and being built as we speak, right? The Pixel 5 can be a phone that will obviously be good, better than the Pixel 4. I hope it fixes the shortcomings of the Pixel 4. But at the same time, with the pandemic going on, like, I feel like a lot of smartphone manufacturers are kind of staying away from like releasing all of these devices, etc., like that, and for good reason. You know what I mean? I mean, let's stay away from all of those events that they usually do to really announce these devices, etc. Let's see. Mikey Tech says the main thing is you recovered and you're doing well and you're bounced back and you're doing you're doing good. And you're live streaming and being funny, Mike. I'm always funny, bro. Tech for Need says I never filed. Is it filed or filled? Filled a 64 gigabyte phone, but I really don't take too much pics and videos. Oh man, you have no. I think I have maybe about 1,500 pics on this iPhone alone. You know what I mean? Um, as far as the Pixel 4a goes, if I'm able to put my visible SIM in and use it as an actual like secondary device, I know CES is going to be online next year, which is going to be weird. A lot of people especially a lot of tech reviewers, people who kind of get like a lot of views from going to events like this are not going to be able to go. So I feel like it's going to hurt YouTubers just a little bit. Petting my dog, sorry. It's going to hurt YouTubers just a little bit, but at the same time, it's going to I guess be a little bit different, obviously, because it's going to be online. So a lot of the YouTubers will be able to share more information a lot quicker as well. You know what I mean? They can do react videos really quick as well. You know what I mean? Let's see. Tomorrow is the big day for Samsung, but they are having their Unpacked event virtual, the release of the Galaxy Note 20 and the Galaxy Fold 2. I'm looking forward to seeing the Galaxy Fold 2 because I remember the first Galaxy Fold was a flop, right? And we just, we didn't expect it, right? I mean, it had so many issues, and, people still ended up buying the phone probably. Here, come sit over here. Behave. You and Chula need to behave. But I don't know. Like Samsung is an interesting company. You know what I mean? I feel like their devices are good, but I feel like their devices are also shitty at the same time. I don't. And excuse my French there, right? But I feel like the devices that I've used in the past, they feel like they're good quality, but then once you end up using them, it's like you're kind of disappointed. You know what I mean? But I know they've gotten a lot better over the years. Obviously. And I hopefully will get my hands on one or two more Samsung devices before the year ends as far as review units go, whether it be like the Samsung, A10 or the A01 or, the A70, whatever number it is, right? You know what I mean? And maybe an LG phone, I feel like LG's kind of fallen off the grid for a while, you know what I mean? I really think LG can step it up and hopefully put out a device this coming year or whatever, or maybe I can get my hand on a used LG device and just talk about it and review them. You know what I mean? Because I mean they're a company that just it's kind of back there with Motorola as well, and Motorola is one of my favorite phone companies as well. You know what I mean? I love the Motorola G line. They're just one of the best mid range devices out there that you can buy for it. All right, Tech for Your Needs. Adios, man. You have a good night. And I guess I'm going to get off myself just because it's a little late. And I just wanted to chit chat for you guys for about a little while. You guys know my streams usually are like, what, 3 hours? Or not 3 hours, maybe about an hour. But I just wanted to catch up with you guys, see how everyone's doing, of course. And if you guys watch this video later and you see, the video after I live stream it, thanks for watching. I really appreciate that you guys are, following my channel and continuing to watch the videos, even though, my channel is still slowly going up in views and gradually growing. So, I really want to thank the people that continue to support my channel: Mikey Tech, Tech for Your Needs, Michael Hill, whoever else is here, whoever usually watches my vids, of course. And just thank you all for supporting me over the last couple of years, ever since I've tried to continue to grow my channel. So again, guys, this is Mike from BTech signing off. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Hopefully the next video you guys see is an unboxing of something, whether it be the Pixel 4a or something else. But if not, maybe I'll do a live stream from the studio this weekend. We'll see how that goes. I'm not 100% positive. I'm going to go out there this weekend, of course, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be doing a live stream. I might just be working on a regular video or something like that. I still haven't really done any stuff with the GoPro Hero 8, so I might decide to go and shoot a few things with the GoPro Hero 8 just to kind of get that going. So again, guys, Mike from BTech Review signing off. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night.